here to tell you, you can lose the belly fat. Hey friends, I hope you're all doing well. I want to be real with you guys in this video. I know we all have insecurities, we all have problem areas you may carry fat, whether that be in your waist or in your legs or in your arms. We all have those, and I feel like a very common one that I dealt with was lower belly fat. Something I really wanted to change in my fitness journey, but felt like it was super difficult to change. Okay, so to start, when wanting to have a flat stomach, I think a lot of people think that they have to do like crazy core workouts every day or do like 100 crunches before you go to sleep. Personally, I think a lot of it has to do with your diet. So tip number one is to have a balance of your macronutrients and your micronutrients. If you don't really know what these are or what they're about, I actually do have a video kind of breaking down what macronutrients and micronutrients are, so I'll make sure to link that in the description box below. You guys can go ahead and check out that video and learn about that. So balancing your macronutrients and your micronutrients are going to help your body have optimal function, which in turn is going to help it burn fat. I have found that when I really pay attention to the types of food I'm putting in my body stays a lot leaner and less bloated, and my abs seem to show through a little bit more. You might be wondering like what kind of foods these are. These are really nutrient dense foods and whole foods. I'm still eating the macros, which are your protein, carbs, and your fats. Incorporating both the macros and the micros, I like to eat foods like quinoa as a carb, or leafy greens such as kale and spinach have done really well giving me the micronutrients and helping my digestion. And then also eating a lot of lean meats that don't have a lot of fat but contain a lot of protein are really going to help your body stay lean and help you lose belly fat. Tip number two is to engage your core during your workouts. This, I think, is actually huge. Like I said earlier, I think a lot of people think they have to do core specific workouts in order to have abs or to have a flat stomach, but that's not necessarily going to make a difference with the fat on top of your core. So I do believe that doing core workouts is very helpful in having a strong core, which is going to help your back. So I do them, I encourage people to do them, but I don't think they're the key to losing belly fat. So if you're just doing a bunch of crunches, you're not really going to lose the belly fat. You may have a strong core underneath the fat, but you're not going to lose the belly fat. To really have the belly fat be lost, I think incorporating weightlifting is key, and then engaging your core during these weightlifting exercises. What that means is flexing your core. So if you are just sitting down and your core's not flexed, it should be a little bit squishy, but if you flex your core, it's going to be tense and tight. And the key to this is learning how to have a flexed tight core, but also be able to breathe during your workout. Tip number three, something that I changed that really helped me to lose my belly fat, is to incorporate walking or high intensity workouts in combination with my weightlifting. Why this can be so effective and such a useful tool is because while we're weightlifting and building the strength in our core, the high intensity workouts burns more calories than weightlifting a lot faster, and it helps you to actually lose that fat on your belly. So when I combined the two, I was able to like build core strength at the same time as losing that fat by burning a lot of calories through high intensity workouts or walking. Walking is a low intensity workout, so you might think I'm being a little counterintuitive, but walking still burns a ton of calories. You just have to do it for a little bit longer. So I'd walk for like an hour, hour and a half, versus if I did a high intensity workout like sprints or pure cardio, going on a long run, or even like a high intensity, like a HIIT workout, that's more like 20 to 30 minutes. So it just kind of depends what I have time for. But I've seen the same results with whatever I'm doing. It's just, like I said, walking takes a little bit more time. So combining that with the weightlifting can be so effective in getting a stronger core at the same time as losing the fat on your belly. Tip number four is a toughie, but it really does help. Tip number four is to reduce stress. This is something I really struggle with. I get really stressed when I have a lot on my plate, which I pretty much always do, which I enjoy responsibility and I enjoy doing a lot, but sometimes I can get very overwhelmed. And it does play a role in our hormones and our function. Before my fitness journey, little backstory, one of the things I think that was keeping me from losing weight was actually my stress. I didn't even know it, but right when school had ended, I lost 10 pounds and I didn't change anything. So I knew that stress was playing a big factor, and I really was opened up to how much that can change your body's metabolism and its ability to lose fat. If you want to have a flat tummy, you got to find something that helps you to de-stress. Now, for me, that's actually working out, which I'm very blessed and happy that that's something I really enjoy and helps me to reduce stress. but it doesn't have to be that. It totally doesn't have to be that. So for you, maybe it's drawing, maybe it's reading, maybe it's taking a nap for 30 minutes a day, maybe it's talking to a friend. Whatever that may look like is totally fine, but find whatever works for you to reduce your stress, because it will help you to lose fat, not just in your belly, it will help you to lose fat and to reach your goals, and it's also just good for your mental health. So no stressing, people. I need to tell myself that more often, but no stressing. Okay, we have finally arrived at tip number 5, and this is my favorite thing to talk about because this has been the biggest change in my belly fat. This is intermittent fasting. If you guys don't know what that is, I do have a video on a beginner's guide for 16-8 intermittent fasting, which is what I have done. And again, I'll put that in the description box below, so please go check that out. If you have more questions, of course, I'd be so happy to answer them or make another video on that. Intermittent fasting has been a game changer. And why I say it's a game changer is because if there's one thing I can pinpoint and tell you, yes, this helped me lose 30 pounds, it was intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting can really help you lose your belly fat because it is actually a way of eating that optimizes fat loss in combination with muscle gain. So it's like, it's perfection. There's nothing better than it. Intermittent fasting actually helps us to lose the fat and grow our muscle at the same exact time, just by adjusting the time frame of when we're eating in. This is because of how it lets our body rest, how it affects our insulin sensitivity, and also because it helps us to minimize our calories. So those of us who struggle eating too much, when you have a window to eat in, it's a lot harder to eat that many calories in. There's just so much to intermittent fasting, so many benefits. Like I said, I have another video, it'll be down below. But this is another awesome way to lose the belly fat and how I got a flat stomach. I do want to say before I wrap this up, be patient with yourself. This is something that does take a lot of time. You see people who are already super fit and their transformation pictures are like months apart. Be patient, stick to it. It's not gonna change overnight. It's not even gonna change in a week or two. So get on that good plan, stick to it, and in a few months you will see results. I really hope you guys got something out of this video, maybe some tips that you guys want to try out to help lose your belly fat as it did for me. If not, I hope you at least enjoyed it and I was a little bit entertaining for your day. Check out these tips, let me know how they work for you. Remember that this is just what worked for me and my body and has helped me. I'm not an expert, but these are my best tips to give when you want to lean down, lose that belly fat, and get a flatter stomach. If you guys haven't already, please like this video, give it a thumbs up. It supports me so much, and subscribe to this channel. And always feel free to leave anything in the comment box, whether you want me to make different videos or you have something to say about this one, or if you have any questions. I'd be so happy to get back to you guys. All right, guys, it's been so fun, but I'm gonna wrap up this video, so I'll see you guys next time.